Can we do like a proper news show just to start though? Tom, check, you're looking really good from the left. Tom, you're looking really good from the right. I can hear you, Nige, get on with it. Production crew, get the mic close to my face. Make sure the airbrush looks good. Make sure you do my contour good. Okay, rolling in 3. Adverts are live. Adverts are live. Okay, Clive, we're going live in 5. 5, 4. We're going live. Music. 10s. How's my hair look? Clive's my hair look good. Yeah, your hair looks good. You're going to go live. And welcome to Couples in Quarantine. That's a bit what happened to anything like this morning. Guys, welcome. Cheers.
Lovely.
Thanks, Rhiannon Bailey. Action.
So, we thought we'd spend our time in bed because I feel like everyone's spending their time in bed during quarantine. Why not show you some news from your own bed, from our own bed?
We're a couple, we're in quarantine, and we want to talk about some very relatable topics that we feel like you might be able to relate to during this very bizarre,
crazy.
Good, I like this when we do this. Like a game of ping pong
Yeah.
of emotional words. Interesting.
Bonkers.
Very different.
Unique.
Okay, that's enough. Time in society. I'm just going to go back a couple of steps. So, a couple of really common topics are... Oh no, I need to go back even more. Keep going back. Couples are now stuck together at home. How are they going to cope?
Can I talk sometimes too? Can I go?
Yeah, you're in.
You sure?
Yep, you look amazing.
So basically we're going to talk about some very common topics with you guys, and as a lot of people have been saying throughout this whole quarantine, there's either going to be a lot of breakups or a lot of babies.
Babies or breakups? Couples in Quarantine, episode 1, series 1. We came up with Couples in Quarantine all on our own, that name. I can see it in the stars, babe, I can. It's a matter of time before it's signed up by a producer, but it won't be because he's in quarantine too and he won't be able to get in touch with us. Now, 10 super common reasons.
We're going to be talking about the most common reasons why people break up, and we're going to see how relatable they are to people in quarantine right now. So, if you're in a couple right now and you're watching this, listen up.
This could be you.
And us.
And we, at this rate, with your attitude, we've come up with like some friggin' epic, some really interesting reasons for like
I think we should just get on with it because we're just baffling now.
Agreed. Action.
Right, number 1, the top reason why people break up is apparently...
This one's so crude. Go on, say it. Say it, go on live on this channel. Go on, say the word. You're about to say it. Muff your ears, guys, if you don't like the S word. Say it, go on, crude. Go. Throw it. You're going to have to say it at some stage.
You let me say it.
Cheers to the big one. We've started Couples in Quarantine number 1. Go on.
Not enough sex.
How crude. The first episode, series 1, and she's gone with point 1. She said the word sex. But it's relevant. Tell us about it.
Yeah, people don't have enough sex.
Okay, sex. What do we think about that? Not enough
Obviously,
sex.
I feel like a lot... Well, this is where babies are going to come along. So, in quarantine-wise... Stop it.
It's like, I can't believe we're talking about that.
Don't blush.
We're at home as well. Your parents are downstairs. We're talking about sex.
I feel like this is not really relatable to quarantine because I feel like more people would have sex. Which is why people are more likely to have babies.
Normally in society, this point might be relevant because, you know, Clive's always going down the pub and Susie's at home going, Clive, when you're coming home, I'm really feeling like a bit of action. Now, Clive can't go down the pub and drink 7 pints of Stella.
You've got to
so
come back.
he's in the bedroom with, what did I call her name? Sandra.
Well, you often use Sandra.
We use Sandra. Sandra's stuck with Clive now, so I don't think
Was it Claire?
I don't know. Oh, God. Rewind. Hi guys, just wondering, back in the studio, was it Sandra or Claire that I resorted to in the bedroom waiting for sex for Clive to come back with the Stellas? Right now during quarantine isn't going to be too much of an issue because they're going to be together, they're going to be hormonal, Clive's going to be ready to rub him. I'm so annoyed. I cannot go to the pub and drink my Stella. Sandra or Claire. Sex isn't going to be too much of an issue. So I think they will be there and raring to go.
Sex does not apply for people in quarantine as a reason to break up.
The more time that people spend together in the bedroom, they will be entitled or inclined to have more sexual action.
Yeah.
First point, done. Cheers. I feel like the whole mug thing is very newsbeat and I like it. Thank you.
They don't often cheers though, do they?
No,
they just have a
they
sip.
clink. It's going sound check, don't clink the glasses, the mic's getting messed. Number 2. Let's say it at the same time.
Money!
Money issues.
Money issues. Which I can understand, because if there's any secretive ways of someone spending all your money that you've earned, or they're a bit too much of a saver, it can cause a bit of friction, I think.
Agreed, yeah, like, you don't want Clive going down the pub bringing all his money on those Stellas.
When little Claire or Sandra over here just spent...
I've got 4 kids at home, they need feeding, and you spent it all down the King's Arms! The King's Arms is the pub.
I gathered.
Yeah, thank you for being so understanding. Viewers at home might not understand my simple terminologies. She really is right now, because people aren't earning or working.
Oh my gosh, Tom, well done.
I just thought of that. Sandra.
So now Sandra's stuck with 4 kids and she's lost her job.
That's so true though, people aren't working.
And then obviously Clive can't go out and buy loads of pints of beer, but he could start spending loads of money on all this random gadget stuff because he's so bored.
Agreed, he's just gone on his phone, he's just downloaded Betfred, the app, and he started betting.
And it's addictive, isn't it?
Yeah, so he's hooked to that. They're not making love, and also Sandra's spending out money that they don't really have because he's wasting it all on Betfred.
And also, what if someone's, I know it sounds really bad, what if someone actually went with that guy because he had lots of money and then suddenly had no money?
You've just found a spanner, that's such a good one.
I know.
I really like you.
Gold diggers out there.
What was your name again? Because I know you're an accountant and you drive a BMW M3. But what was your name again? That girl.
Yeah, that girl.
And him.
Might have a little bit of an issue.
Suddenly friggin' Pietro. He sounds rich.
He's probably like 62 and she's about...
He's now not earning, and she's only ever been with him because he's had the money, and now he's not earning money.
Ultimately, that one definitely does apply to people in quarantine.
Point number 3, empty nesting. And for you guys similar to me, who are quite simple, good at doing ties though, who don't know what empty nesting is, it basically means...
It's people staying together just because of their kids.
I think that's a big one.
That's a big one, but I don't know if it really applies to quarantine as such.
Because
it's just
quarantine.
This is just a
as in the past, like,
yeah.
And the chances are that all the kids aren't going to be in the same bedroom right now.
Well, exactly.
So empty nesting, not a very good topic.
No.
Moving on.
Right, number 4 is bad Wait, you ready?
Yeah.
Bad
communication.
So
that's one of the top reasons couples break up. Bad communication.
Communication for is such a
Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger, TikTok, DM.
It's all talking about
Facebook Messenger, voice note on WhatsApp. You can voice note on Facebook. You can send letters. You can talk.
Well, lots of people don't. They hide things, don't they? And they become deceitful. Whether that is.
That's a really good word.
As a long-term relationship.
As relationship gurus, as the wizards.
We're not the same people as we were when we were 16.
I've always been jacked.
But I'm just saying, behaviours change.
I've matured quite a lot.
You've matured. Maybe not. But that was often I don't know, makes the relationship a little bit. That was my movement for making it. What's the word? Friction. Your ideas might change, your situations might change, and if you're not being open and communicative, is that even a word?
Yeah, that'll do. That sounds good.
It sounds nice.
I couldn't spell that.
Wait, let me make this more concise.
I think you're struggling with this one.
Sandra person's lost her job, but she doesn't want to tell Clive. Clive's getting annoyed with her because she's all moody. But if Sandra just told him why she's lost her job, then it will make all things easier.
I've got another one.
Right.
He's just whacked all of his winnings on a horse. Okay, on Betfred app.
Yes!
And he's thinking, if I win this is going to be so good. I'm not going to tell Sandra, because if I do lose, we've lost the house and we're only stuck in 4 bloody walls. But if we do win, we can have 5 walls, sort of thing. And he's just lost. He's feeling all awkward. He hasn't communicated it. There's an unsettling, huge argument about it.
And they're about to wake up and lose their house.
Yeah, so I think communication is so
vital.
relevant. And in general as well, I feel like couples don't talk enough. Okay, I'm going to be serious now. I think communication in general comes down to things like just having a nice chat. Morning, hi darling, how are you? Just a nice relevant chat. I think so many couples get so complacent, they come downstairs and they don't even just say, hi, how are you? Just a nice morning.
Coffee, I want coffee.
Oh, no, they don't even say, I want coffee. They just say to themselves. And if you're going to be with someone, I feel like small gestures. Oh, your hair looks nice this morning.
I haven't washed it in about 10 years, but I don't mind.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough time for a lot of people, so I think this is a vital time to be open.
And talk about everything.
Anything.
Yeah, you haven't shaved your armpits in a week. Ooh, yeah, are they alright? Is that normal for girls?
What do you
I
mean?
can see where like the pubic hairs have been there. Like, I thought
You're so rude. They're good.
you've got nice armpits.
Thanks.
That was good communication.
See?
Number 5.
Number 5.
Not compromising. This is such a crap point.
No, compromise. I said that I compromise from your smelly farts and you compromise from my hair. So I have to put up with his smelly farts and you have to put up with my hair.
Ah, compromise.
See, we were compromising a little bit. Like, okay,
This
you're
is
allowed
so
to fart
relevant.
if I'm allowed to just have the
Yes.
hair everywhere.
Everyone has their aggravating list. Mine's quite long. Of what they think of their partner. And I feel like you've got, especially during this time where, you know, those little nitty-gritty things turn from little nitty to big nitty-gritty. You're literally stuck on top of each other. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
So say you've got
It's
like
a big one, guys.
Say you've got like an annoying habit, like just like clicking or whistling. You whistle sometimes. It annoys me. Sometimes I could just walk out and just go, I'm going out with James. I'm going to go for a gin and tonic tonight. I'm going out because you're whistling too much. This is just an example. Imagine being stuck in this wall. I am, funny enough, and just hearing whistling and not being able to get away from the poxy whistle. So compromising on people's bad traits, you're going to have to compromise.
Yeah.
Because you're just going to lose your absolute... While we're here, what do you have to compromise for with me? And don't just say farts.
I said farts. That's a big one. You fart a lot, and they're not even like normal ones. They are really proteiny. They're literally gonna suffocate me one day.
I'm wasting away in these 4 walls. Protein has never been more relevant in my diet to stay jacked. Okay?
Exactly. They're even worse at the moment.
But she's compromising, so I'm
I'm
getting jacked.
compromising, but you also eat so much.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if I wasn't having all of that protein, this shirt wouldn't be so muscle fit on me. What the friggin' hell are these? What is that?
Makes you fly.
Like, I've never seen a shirt like that. What is that? That is some
You have
jacked
cufflinks
collar.
for like actual people who go to work.
Good morning. Who's going to like build business meetings? Really took me out there. Way to start the business, chat. Taking me out with your cufflink.
Have we done that one, do you think?
Yeah, I think we've nailed that
Yeah?
one.
So that one definitely is related to quarantine.
Yeah, you really need to compromise.
Number 6 is cheating. Right, go on, do a little Clive story.
Well, Clive and Sandra.
I don't think this one could be possible unless you go to Sainsbury's 2 meters away and go, right over you.
Yeah,
That
well,
one.
with all the social distancing, which is not funny, it's a very serious topic, obviously. But cheating during this time of quarantine is
If
gonna
you
be
are,
tough.
I don't
You're
know
gonna-
how.
You're gonna be some player if you're gonna cheat in this circumstance of quarantine.
You are
because
desperate, to say the least.
the only thing you're allowed to do is go for a jog. You're not allowed next to anyone, and even if you go to the only outing of the day, which is Sainsbury's for your shop, or you might go to Tesco's, or if you're really rich, go to Waitrose.
Or M&S,
Or that is wealthy.
isn't it?
And people during this time of quarantine are not going to be rich enough to go to M&S. Cheating when there's like a 7-meter gap between everyone. What are you going to do? Like looking at someone going, "Excuse me! No, 4 file head, one with the trolley. With no cans in it, no eggs in it, no toilet roll. You! Yeah. You right?" I don't know how you're going to cheat. I don't know how you're going to flirt.
But I feel like this is a big thing for people though. Like imagine if not everyone who's going to be watching this are going to be in a couple. Some of them will be single. Like they still want to meet people.
That's another topic. Well, let's quickly talk about the cheating bit. I think it's going to be really hard to cheat.
I don't think it's going to be a reason why people will break up.
I don't think there's any worry of cheating. Maybe some flirtatious texting. But if there's no actual real life eye contact and the lips don't touch, then technically it's not cheating anyway, is it? So yeah, I don't think cheating's an issue.
If you are single, you still want to meet people. You still want to flirt with someone. Of
Yeah.
course you do. That's why dating apps are probably used a lot. I don't know how long this quarantine's going to be. It could be 6 months.
Jesus Christ.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a long time. That one is not relevant to quarantine.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
going to be hard to cheat. So don't worry, partners, about cheating during this period. Afterwards, maybe worry.
Number 7, not enough in common. I feel like when you're going to be in 4 walls, you're going to highlight things a little bit more as to what is relatable, what you like to talk about, what you laugh about. If it's not the same, if you're not laughing at the same jokes, you're not liking the same programs, or if you're not liking the same meals which you've been eating together, there's going to be a lot of arguments going on. I want to watch this, I want to watch this, I want to cook this. And it's just, oh.
It's so true. Like, I think when people are in their normal way of life and routine, most couples have their set routine. So he goes to work in the morning, they don't really have breakfast together. They're out all day, they're apart all day. So when they do see each other in the evening, she's already had her dinner, he's already had his dinner.
Yeah.
He had lunch at the pub. Or for instance, they don't really do certain things, but now they're forced into everything together, pretty much.
Yeah.
And like they're going to start seeing if they've not got anything in common. I married you on the basis I thought you liked prawn linguine. Turns out he doesn't.
Yeah.
She's going to be like, just not the man I thought you were. Not even food though, things in common. Imagine they're sat on the sofa, they've just got nothing to talk about. They've got nothing in common. They've just
Maybe a bit weird. I think there should be a good thing that they should break up, because they're clearly not right for each other. Might be a blessing in disguise.
That is the word, Bailey. Honestly, sister, this might be a blessing in disguise.
Maybe this quarantine could literally be the make it or break it. like, if you get through quarantine, you might as well get married.
That was the best thing that ever happened to our relationship. This is a good show so far.
This is good. We're on our last one now, guys. It is.
Round up, guys. Yeah, over.
This one here.
No worries. Over and out. We're going to finish this up very soon. Thanks, we know it's been a great show. Thank you. Thank you.
Not being kind and generous with the other person.
This is like a logistical online Google thing, and they've said a reason you've broken up is you're not being kind.
Yeah, kindness is so important.
Yeah, it's a bit like soft, like cheating. Yeah, okay, don't go and make love to another person.
Yeah, but you want to be compassionate with the other person. It's exactly the same thing, but kind's being used here. You got to be compassionate. You got to, you know, do a little tickle behind the ear every now and again.
Oh,
do a little.
Oh. Little tickle, little grab there. Yeah. Do I look sexy in suit?
You look really. I've never seen you in this. I say, I wash your boxers. He kisses me on the forehead.
Oh, you did put that. You actually did. Number kindness. I wash his boxers. He kisses my forehead. That is a genuine thing she's plucked out of 6 years. 6 years in love, and the kindest thing that she has put it down as an example of our love. I've taken you on holidays. I've done friggin' every breakfast in bed, and she's gone. I wash his pants, and he kisses my greasy forehead. I love you, dear. Give me a kiss on that forehead. What a kind gesture.
I'm crying.
So, not being kind, Jones.
But in general, guys, you've got to be kind to people, especially when you're in such a small confinement. You just got to be kind. Sorry, I'm just thinking about the boxing. We take kindness for granted, I think. Like, especially if you are always kind, you might become complacent, and that's also bad.
Agreed.
So you've got to also appreciate the kindness and give something back to the kindness. In general, that is definitely related to quarantine. If lovely Sandra likes banana bread, I mean,
I'm starting to go off Sandra. She's doing wedding in quarantine. Sandra already.
Clive's already lost the house. The least he could do is make her some banana bread.
Agreed. Agreed.
As a loving gesture, saying, I'm sorry I did this and lost your whole house, but I made some banana bread.
I always say this one, being respectful and kind and lovely, like, it's so important. There's so many couples that, like, when they're not with each other, oh, how's your girlfriend? And they just speak badly of her. She's this, she's a nuisance, she's that, she's that, she's that. And then that's just going to have a knock-on effect when you're actually with her, because that's truly what you think of her. But if you're kind and generous to her, she'll respect you. There'll be that mutual, like, love and respect. Oh, he's actually nice. Do you know, he's not that bad. And then your mate says, oh, how's so-and-so been? And you know what, it's actually really nice. And you even talk like that, it's just a bit nicer. Everything's nice. I think that's so relevant, and especially during this time where, like, the smallest of things are going to get on your nerves.
Yeah.
Like,
just take a deep breath.
Bite your bottom lip, compromise, and be kind.
Tom's just farted. Fine. Out of general, I just looked here. 5 out of these 8 points are relevant to quarantine. So there is a high risk, guys, that we could have a increased rate of breakups.
Could you factually tell us which 5 are the most relevant, please, Bailey?
Number 1, money. Number 2, bad communication. Number 3, not compromising. Number 4, not enough in common. And last one, kindness.
Now you're stuck in a bedroom together. Have lots of sex. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope this has been relevant, and even if some of the points and the relatable things like Sandra and whatever his name was, we like, maybe some of them you've looked at each other after watching this gone, actually, do you know what, maybe we should do more of that. So just even if you can plug any positivity from this, then Respectar, groovy rock, and guys, thank you for tuning in. We're closing in 3. Okay, and that's been us for today. Thank you ever so much to, that'll be that. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Okay, good. We off? We off?